Well, welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 232. We are still looking at our chrome ore, to see where the latest hold-up is, and it appears to be with the hydrofluoric acid, and in particular the fluorite ore that is used in, the fluorite ore that's actually used as an input. Now that this one is under control, and as mentioned, I put in as I said I was going to do, I put in a top-up valve to restrict the amount that gets generated through here. And that seems to be working quite well. However, we now have a different hold-up. Not unexpectedly. This one we shouldn't need to worry about because the sulfuric acid will just keep getting topped up. So, what I did is I took the opportunity to check, and we're trying to unload fluorite ore from a couple of places, and we have a full train of fluorite ore available. So I think it is worth, or we can certainly accommodate a train for fluorite ore. I think what I'll do is add in another one of them, another one of them. So you will be, if fluorite ore is less than... Well, I might just make it 8,000. I don't know how much of this we'll need. Probably not a huge amount. We'll set that to Q. And U can be if trains on the way is less than Q, which it should be. Then let's order some of that yummy fluorite. Yummy. Okay, it's on its way. So what I'm going to need to do is probably use this. And we basically need to run a top-up into here, I guess. Which shouldn't be that hard. If we do something like, or even that, now we'll prioritize the right hand side. So any that actually is being produced goes in first. Otherwise, are you telling me you're full? Yes, because we got far too much of these ores, didn't we? We ordered far too much of those ores, unfortunately, because we didn't have all this connected up properly. Okay then. That is going to make this slightly more challenging. Where do I need to get to? I need to get to here. In that case, it's time the slot got covered up. We are probably going to have to go around that. Do that basically. That should work as soon as these are set to fluorite. Both of them can be set to that. Now, unfortunately, this oversupply of all of these things used for catalyst is going to take quite a long time for it to drop down, but I'm not too fussed, I guess. This should empty, because it has to fill up the entire, well, I guess it just about has, but yeah, it has to fill up that entire line. Now here you go, we're getting a small amount coming through. Now, the other thing that I was noticing before was that the purified water was actually struggling a bit. This was going continuously and struggling to maintain. I mean, obviously it came to a halt earlier, but it's now struggling to maintain things. So I might just throw in, I'm pretty sure I can't put production, but I can certainly put those in there, just give it a little boost. A 40% boost. I suspect that's still not going to be enough. It might be we need to double it up at some point if I've left myself enough space. I'm not sure if I have. How are you doing? 13,000 still there. Oh well. Hopefully you're empty before one of these other things is actually needed. Right, now, if we come back over here, you can see we're almost at a point where the iron ore is actually sufficient for a pickup. We're trying to order a crushed stone train. I wonder why that's causing issues. Interesting. I wonder where our crushed stone train actually is then. Oh, here we go. Well, that's fair. You're unloading here. Which is good, because we needed that. $43,000. That's rather a lot. No, it's not an issue with the warehouse getting full. I think it's just we've only got 2 unloaders, so that's a little bit slow. I might have to make these trains faster too, which we can certainly do. Alright, so we haven't really achieved a hell of a lot just yet. I can get out of this now, I guess. Come back here. So we're up to 3,000 chromium. We don't have a chromium ore train currently, so I guess that's perhaps the next step is to do that. Now that we have a fairly continuous, although the final one doesn't actually work that much at the moment, but a fairly continuous, that's the ferric chloride. Purified water's not too bad. Sulfuric wastewater doesn't really matter. That's a pretty good flow of material, so I think this will be fine. We just need to, set up the chromium train. So, with that in mind, I do have trains, so let me just peel back and have a look. I could... I could and probably should run up here and put in the necessary train stops, and then I can... Yeah, let's just do that. We might even just run. I don't think it's that far. I'm going to turn off my bots so they don't cause collateral damage as we go up here. I might quickly peek at the... We emptied this... No, we didn't. Let's empty it now then. Yes, we need a better way of emptying these. If I changed this to a requester or probably a requester box, it would still have plenty for picking up the sulfur that it's picking up. I could probably add to it a requirement to pick up this, or I could add that. I could add that to this belt even. Somehow. So it's not that difficult, and we could then take that away. Something we need to do. Yet another distraction. Alright. Let's get up here. Now I haven't forgotten that we need to expand, you know, from half a dozen episodes ago when we were building up our, well, this one for one thing. But with the intention of being able to make fertilizer so that we can build up our processing here of the liquid resin, and also probably plastic. I think plastic is also an issue. So yeah, we will come back to that fairly soon. It hasn't been forgotten. But for right now, we need... maybe I will just have a look at these. Empty... What is that? Nutrient pulp. Ah, okay. Okay, you won't be empty nutrient pulp for long. You can be empty chrome ore. That one. And you can be chrome ore supply. Okay, and you can be empty chrome plate. Chrome sheet coil. I don't think we really need chrome sheet coil. We need chrome plate though. And you can be chrome plate supply. Okay, so we've got our train stations. Oh, these are all around the wrong way, that's right. These bits are fine, but this bit's all a little bit goofy, so it's been disconnected. Do I really want to pick up this stuff? Do I need any of it? Space thrusters, interesting. Probably don't really. It's taken up a couple of slots that I probably needed, but never mind. So if I was now to head to the refueling, or initial fueling, I am tempted in future playthroughs to consider putting in the mod that you can kind of build trains, pre-build trains, and have them roll out of a rolling yard or something. Yes. Would you not do that? You useless machine. Oh. Now, where are we in relation to the refuel? Just over there. Okay. So we need two trains. This one can be for the empty chrome ore. Must be that one. Circuit condition and the full version is chrome supply. That one. And circuit condition. How's your fuel? Looks good. So off you go. Now one more. This is for the chrome plates. Now I know that the chrome ingots are used in some of the formulas, but I can't imagine wanting to use those. I might be completely wrong in that, and I'm happy to change my mind if that proves to be the case, but at the moment it just seems that chrome is a little bit expensive to make, to use its ingots to accelerate other things. So I'm probably not going that way. Chrome plate supply, there you go, and you're full, so off you go. Okay, so perhaps now I'm going to have a quick peek because I like to see how things are going. You're down to 11k. Okay. So it could be a while still before you're unloading or fully unloaded. 15k, you're going to be perhaps calling a iron ore train very soon. Still a long way away from the chrome. It's at about 3.7k. However, what we need now, I guess, is to make the actual chrome plate, which perhaps this one here is a good target for. Why are you... What exactly is damaged here? Oops. I can't tell. Something is supposedly damaged in there, or missing, or something, but I can't tell what. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, well, we're down here now, so that doesn't really help. I guess probably what I should do is run back to... Where is it? Over here. We could use a bunch of this landfill to just manually quickly fill this out. Is as good as anything, I think. giant worm. I probably want to get to some of these places because they will give me the material I need for building more of the arboretums. A lot of things I need to do. Alright, we'll start with this. So, where am I? I am here. I need to get to up here. Alright. 1 up and like 3 along. Quick run. Should do. Sulfuric acid is underway again. Okay, so what I'll do... Oh, 120k mud, wow. That is another supply of mud that we need to make available somehow, sometime soon. Anyway, let's put this down. Rescue that. Then come down here. Now I'll keep this top one running for a while. Another quick jog. This is probably why I need some faster legs. If we're going past this thing that's flashing, can you give me a reason why you're flashing? Apparently not. If we're going to turn this one up here into our next processing location, let's grab some of this, make it into a nice big brush. We're probably going to want to seal over the top completely, maybe leave a little bit down the sides for access to fresh water, so we don't necessarily have to blow something up. And I may as well completely cover the bottom as well, something like that. This shouldn't take very long. Run around, grab a few of these alien capsules while we're here as well. Yeah, we don't actually use nearly as many of the landfill as perhaps I'd like. In fact, maybe I should just take time out to do this one as well. While we're here. Again, I'll leave a small strip just down here for the possibility of needing fresh water in whatever build we decide to put here. Just save a little bit of time in the near future. That's one thing that really doesn't take very long to do. Bots are not particularly good at doing this fast and well. Okay, what I'm going to do is I think I'll run back, get my stuff, get rid of this excess landfill. Down one more, isn't it? And ideally I wouldn't be putting this in here, but let's keep like 5. Oh, crud. Oh, it's because I picked up all these. What am I missing? One of the most important things. Alright. I guess we'll have 4 lots of landfill then. Oh. 3 lots of landfill. I want my titanium chest. So, I haven't pre-planned what I need to do to set up the chrome ore processing into chrome plate. I don't think it is as bad as well, as bad as some of the others. Let me quickly make a copy of this setup. Oh, we'll change the request to stop name right now. This will be Chrome. Chrome in. Oh. Color equals blue. Get rid of the second. There we go. Now, formulas for Chrome. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. I want to search Chrome. Chrome plate. Okay. No, we'll be using this one. You need to make chrome ingots. Now we have several recipes. Now I think we wanted this one that produced the carbon monoxide to give us a supply of carbon monoxide for, this was one of the reasons why we stopped where we were up to for our processing of what's it called, the hang on, usage. Create the urea to create the stuff that we need for growing stuff better. Fertilizer is what I'm trying to get to. Yes, fertilizer. So I think this is what we are after. Therefore, we need carbon, chrome ore to processed chrome. What other recipes is there? Chrome oxide. Sodium carbonate. Dichromate. Chromate. This looks awkward. Sodium carbonate. Are we doing anything with sodium carbonate currently? Yes, apparently we are. Interesting. Where is this? Sodium carbonate. 75,000. That's quite a lot of it. What's the processed we've got here? Oh, this is where we're making carbon. But we have a problem. We have a problem, which is what? This is completely empty. Why do we even have an order for nickel or whatever it is in here? I don't fully understand that. We're making carbon, which then comes to here, but we have completely failed to proceed any further. We've got tons of sodium carbonate, but we have no carbon. And we're not able to make more because well, we need this other sort that apparently we are not getting any of. Charcoal, whatever it is. I'm slightly... I've lost my memory of what some of these... There we go, we're loading up a charcoal train. Very slowly. Do I need another charcoal manufacturing facility? Maybe I do. At this point. At least none of it's being turned into the carbon here directly, or very little. 12k, how much is in there? 4.8k, 1.6k, 6.4. Yeah, I mean, this mechanism was fine right at the very beginning when we had a nice oversupply, but now it's utterly hopeless. Yeah. So how many trains are waiting, or how many places are waiting on carbon? None. Well, that's okay at least. So I don't have to actually worry about that so much. Okay. Well, there will be some soon. So the point of all of that was to say that we could go down this path where we use pellets, sodium carbonate, and oxygen to make chromate. And we add in sulfuric acid. Sodium sulfate. I mean, normally there is a production advantage going this way, and I guess given that it's chrome, we probably need the production advantage. Sodium sulfate. So we could potentially use the sodium sulfate. Oh, and we're using sodium carbonate in making glass. Or are we? I can't remember now. Where's glass? Glass. Yes, there you go. Except we're just not using enough of it. There's a 4K reorder point there. Down here we have all the glass we need at the moment. Right. So I do think I could be using this formula then. That says let's use chromate. So we make chrome pellets via process chrome, chrome ore. Okay, and a fancy formula that I'll never get right, so let's not worry about it. So we'll start with chrome ore. Everything here is obviously totally wrong. Oh, I don't even have the conditions built in here either, do I? For chrome ore. So let's do that as a first step. Chrome ore, empty train, select. Should be a green empty. That one. And chrome for a full train. Chrome supply. That'll be that one. And while I'm about it, let's do the ones for the chrome ore. Chrome plate, empty train. Empty chrome plate. That one. And chrome. This one will be for the chrome plate supply. If I can find it. Think that's it. Okay, so we've got the priorities. Chrome ore, less than 16k. Okay. Oh, nice. So, chrome ore, and so we've got a P1. Less than P. Then we need to order a full chrome train, which we won't be able to get for a while. Okay, so as far as all these go, whoops, I think what I will do is let's just rip out all of those for now and change these to chrome ore. Oh, and you can just be silenced. Now, what we want is a situation where we're making processed chrome into pellets into the next thing. So that's similar to this. I don't know how many of these we want though. Perhaps, what's that? That is 5. How about we make it like 4? Amazingly enough, we actually have some of those machines. Blue. Okay, so that will be... Oh, let's change the formula. Chrome. So process chrome to pellets. All that's fine. Right. Now, in a blast furnace, so it's going to need fuel. We need to add sodium carbonate, which will be the next thing that we order here. Sodium carbonate. Q. Oops. Sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate, and that's actually on the way. So, blast furnaces. Those look like chemical... Those blast furnace 3s, okay. Yeah, it's going to need to be quite similar to this, actually. Oh, that's actually feeding back the other way. That's not quite right. Where did I get that from? I got it from copper. They're blast furnace 1s, though. Yeah, that's not quite what we want either. Oh, I see. I've put 2 layers here. 2 things down. Maybe I could do the same. I don't really want blast furnace 1s, though. There's a more modern build. You're still blast furnace 1s. It might not matter that much. And we need oxygen getting in there somehow as well. Oh, look, let's just try it and see. Something like that. I think what I want to do is, what's this one? This is Thorsten Stanizok. Thorsten Stanizok. That one. Why don't we refresh that? Get all this stuff delivered. And then plan our next step. We need oxygen. Okay, so I need a gas input from down here. Right. Where's an oxygen? I know we were putting oxygen in down here. How's that going? 10k now. Looks a lot like the iron ore has been picked up and taken away. But why have you stopped altogether? It's not hydrofluoric acid. Oh. Okay, so there's another and different problem here. It's obviously picking up from this inside lane, so this is not actually feeding into there. So that's stopping this one unloading, which is holding up this whole process. So I'm going to have to go and fix that up. That's a tiny bit annoying. At least by the time I get back, that will probably have been restored. Where are we exactly? Well, let's just come down here. It might be a bit easier. Oh, and yes, this whole fluoride train thing is causing a hold up now as well. You can't do forced pickup from like you can the placement. Pickup doesn't work that way. I wonder if that would work. I think what we're going to have to do is, oh, we've got no spare slots for anything either, of course. Put that there for the moment. Now, you can have that. Did that? Yes, it did do enough to start that off. Ah. Right. Oh, I have to get up there to change those formulas. Frustrating. Alright, never mind. Are we getting some processing happening? Not yet. Wow, that didn't take it very long. So the sludge is coming up here. How do you get your product? Oh, there is a little bit. Oh, I see. It has to actually make it past all of these guys. So they want to buffer up first. Maybe I should have forced a more, like, fair system, I suppose, where it's actually split. Now, what I want to see is if this, when it finally needs to grab, which side does it grab from? Actually, the other thing I could do to stop this happening is instead of dropping onto both sides, which side is it that we want? We want this side here. The side that I'm standing on, so we actually want you just to drop there. No more dropping on this side. We come to a halt again. Right, fine. Oh, here we go. $189, $179. Does it use 10 each time, does it? Ah, yes. Yes, it does. Right, so if I was to take out, I think it uses 5 of the ore. Very soon this should pick up some, and hopefully it'll pick it up from the top, although it's not going to matter anymore. Seven. It sort of looked even from both sides. I think I might be able to leave it. Can I leave it? Yeah, it's still taking it from that side, but its days of doing that must be numbered. This is jammed again, hasn't it? Probably my best bet then is just to empty this line. Just to make sure that it can't do this anymore. is a shame in one respect. Oops. In the respect of we've got less buffered on the belt now, I guess. That's kind of a shame, but otherwise so as this uses it, it should come off this line. I'm not carrying any. 191, 192, 189 seems to be dropping. I think because we ran out, this must this should work now. Probably don't need this twist at the end, but it's probably better to be safe than sorry. There we go. Much better. Yeah. And you're dropping. Okay, I think we've fixed that. All right. It's just nice to be sure about these things. We're coming up to 57 minutes. I do want to get my oxygen coming in there. Where's a good example of, because I know we've got oxygen just about everywhere along here. There you go, there's an oxygen. Why don't I just grab that and place that there. Oh, I might need to fix up some of this stuff. Alright, I better get back up there. Let's fix that up. This oxygen thing will be the last step here, I guess, until next episode. While I'm thinking about such things, let's fix that guy. Now, if you're going this way, this one is probably incorrect. Yeah. Oxygen. What we'll need instead is that and that and that. Go there. There. Thornston, Stanizok. Come and bring me those things. And next episode, we will sort these things out. So pellets, you need the chrome pellets. And down here, you need to be chromate, I think. Oops. I probably need to move some of the stuff around a little bit. But we can do that next episode. So thanks for joining me for this episode. Look forward to seeing you in the next, where we will, with a bit of luck, hopefully finish off the chrome processing. And if we're at a sufficiently advanced point, then maybe we can go back to fertilizer, or either that or the advanced processing units. Anyway, see you then. Bye bye for now.